So I know it doesn't really look that dark right now, but I'm actually filming in my classroom in the dark. I'll show you, like, no lights. And here's why. It's because Stephanie Hedgepeth Lopez, who is my co-host on our podcast, cursed us. And yesterday she said, "Oh, Marielle, I have the best idea for one of our podcast episodes. What if we took turns and we came up with scenarios that teachers encounter that they don't really teach you in credentialing school, but it's those last minute things and you have to figure out what would you do?" Right? Like, you're a substitute and the teacher didn't leave any lesson plans. What do you do? Or you forgot to print out all of your copies for the week and the copier is broken. What do you do? And it turns out that what you do is you show up to work the next day and there's no power. And there's basically this construction going on in a neighborhood next to the school. And they turned off the power on purpose overnight. And then it just never turned back on. So I don't know what they're doing. And so here is what Stephanie and I came up with on the fly on a day where we had no power. First, we immediately met as buddy classes. So I teach 5th grade, she teaches 3rd. And my 5th graders know how to play Foursquare and they play it really well. So we met outside on the playground because we could actually see what we were doing. And the 5th graders taught the 3rd graders how to play Foursquare. They modeled it. And then the 3rd grader got to be in the square with them and they coached them. And it was really great. After that, we separated. And this is a surprise for my 5th graders because we are going to outdoor school or science camp or, whatever you call it. And so we'll be away for a week. And the 3rd graders will obviously still be here. And the 3rd graders spent the morning learning about letter writing and how to write letters. And they wrote letters to the 5th graders that Stephanie gave me. And I'm going to sneak it up to the kids. So while we're at outdoor school for 4 or 5 days, on the last night, I'll pull out the letters from their 3rd grade buddies and they could read them. So if you ever find yourself showing up to work and there's no power and you can't use your document camera or your TV or your overhead or access all of your lesson plans and all the stuff that you did digitally because you didn't think you needed to print them out, those are some things you can do. There's lots of games you can do, but that's what we came up with. Foursquare, letters. At a certain point, my 5th graders were so well behaved and they were doing so well that I was like, just take out the floor puzzles. You guys can just put together puzzles for 10 minutes because you earned it. So there you have it. There's Stephanie's idea in action. And that's what we came up with today.